The reaction.
Finally.
So even my 8-year-old in the back is going, hi.
Welcome, everybody. Give yourself a applause.
Yay.
Come out there.
Yes.
For those of you that don't know me, my name is Mike Lesser. I'm the artistic director of the Playground Experiment, and you are here at the virtual volume 122. Woohoo! Not that we've done 122 virtual ones, but we are live here to do our volume, which is our flagship program, where we bring in 15 minutes worth of work in process. So the work that you're going to hear is not completed work. It's work that needs to be kind of honed and skilled and crafted. And our amazing writers are bringing it in and putting them in the beloved hands of our brilliant PGE casting pool. Give it up for our brilliant PGE casting pool. All of these beautiful faces. We love them all. We got some newbies here tonight as well. And we are super excited to have two amazing co-hosts with us tonight as well. We have the brilliant on YouTube. She's out there. She's going to be messaging you, so let her know that you're out there. Alex Castro, who is also doing two-fold tonight. She's also being a writer tonight. Woohoo! And we have the awesome co-host of the evening, the amazing Kirsten Hopkins, back for a second go-round at this. She was here last time, and she is back for more. I love it. She was like, can I do it again? It's so brilliant. It was so much fun.
Did I say that though, Mike?
You might have. You might have. Again, we are super excited for tonight. So we're going to just jump right into it. We have amazing stage directions readers tonight. We have Jeffrey Voss reading stage directions back from the quarry. I don't know. We have Jai Mohan. Is that right? Yes, Jai Mohan back. Last seen it drop and give me 10 number 12. And then we have some mixing and matching with other stage directions readers and roles, which they'll talk about later. So I'm going to give it up to Kirsten. I'm going to ask all of the actors to disappear and leave just our writers in the room. And I'll see you guys later.
Yay.
Bye.
Thank you, Mike. Let's just see our playwrights for the night so we can give them a round of applause, virtual applause. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yay, you're all here. Thank you, everybody. You're awesome. All right.
Mention that Jenny's in Canada.
And oh, right. Okay, so one of you wasn't the writer for tonight that was here. And Jenny Crakes is actually, we lost her connection. So hopefully Jenny will show up at some point. But anyway, thank you, everybody. So now will everybody else except for Kit Goldstein Grant disappear? And make sure everybody you're on mute unless you are Kit Goldstein Grant. And a baby I see in the background. And hi. Kit, I will let you take it from here. And I believe your actor for the scene is Helene. Is that right?
Yes.
And Helene, please show up. Please turn your video on. Do you need help doing that, Helene?
And,
okay, good.
And Jeffrey is our stage direction reader for the evening.
Jeffrey,
so yeah.
And go for it. Thank you.
Hi. So thank you, everybody who's here. And my show today is actually a short show, so it's standalone. So you don't need to know anything going into it. And you should understand it. And it's totally different from things I normally do. So enjoy my experimenting with something different. And it's a one-woman show. So Helene Gaelic will be playing the role, and Jeffrey Voss will be reading stage directions. All right, take it away.
Checkmark by Kit Goldstein Grant. Scene 1, a small apartment on the Upper West Side. It is pleasantly cluttered and the walls feature abstract paintings, all in a distinctively similar hand. Diane enters. She is a bohemian artist type, 65 years old. She wears a mask and carries a pile of mail, which she looks through. She takes off her mask and chucks it on a counter.
Bills, junk, bills. Oh my God, Jeffrey!
She opens it. It is a wedding save the date featuring the smiling pictures of two men in formal wear.
Oh, Jeffrey!
She puts
Jeffrey? Jeffrey, it's Aunt Diane. Can you hear me? Well, it sounds loud where you are. Are you driving? Yes, yes. Oh my God, I just got it. It is gorgeous. Oh, honey, I'm so thrilled for you. Yes, and David looks lovely. Oh, you two make a handsome couple. Of course I'm coming. I wouldn't miss it for anything. Now, I've got to find something nice to wear. Oh, especially since I gained the COVID-29. Now, it's a joke, honey. Just something we used to say the first time around. No, of course. It was the COVID-19 back then. You know it's named after the year. You have no sense of humor, do you? Well, anyway, will you be visiting New York anytime soon? Well, you can help me pick something out. The first Monday in July. Yeah, that should be fine. Let me just check my calendar. Oh, shit. No, nothing, honey. It's just an appointment I'd forgotten about. Oh. Well, don't worry. I'll call up and change it. It shouldn't be a big deal. Yeah, we should be in phase 3 here by then, so we could go look at things in person. I haven't been in a store that wasn't a pharmacy or a grocery store since the shutdown. This will be really fun. How are things where you are? Oh, that's great. Oh, but don't stop wearing your mask, okay? Yeah, I know you wouldn't. I was just saying. Some people are being so careless, and the governor's threatening to end. Yes, I know. Okay, just keep it up, okay, honey? Yeah. Listen, honey, I gotta call and change that appointment. You know, doctor offices have all shorter hours now. I'm not sure what time they're. No. I told you it was something important. No, I don't mind changing it. I'd much rather go shopping with you and see the wedding. But okay. Oh, okay. Well, love you lots. Bye. Mwah.
She hangs up and flips through an address book to find a phone number and dials again.
Hi. Yes, I'm a patient of Dr. Henry, and I have an appointment I'd like to reschedule. Yes, it's Diane Myers, and the birth date is 5/12/65. Yes, it is for the 2nd at 3 p.m., and I'd like to change it to sometime later in the month. Do you have anything around the 25th or the beginning of August? Oh, no, the 12th is too soon. I've got a wedding on the 15th I want to be able to make. My nephew's getting married. Thanks. Yeah, I'm really happy for him. Oh, yeah, the 22nd would be great. What time? 7 a.m.? Is there anything later in the day? I'm an artist. I usually don't get up that early. Well, all right. No, I guess if that's the only thing you have, I can make it work. It'll be like getting up in the middle of the night to travel to Europe. Great. So that is 7 a.m. on the 22nd.
She starts writing it in her planner.
You should have the pre-authorization from the insurance on file. It expires on the 14th.
She shuffles through papers on the counter.
No, I thought it was oh, God damn it. It does expire. Oh, I've been putting this off. I totally forgot. Damn it. Okay, well, can you just hold the 22nd for me now, and I'll call X-Cross and get a new authorization and then call you back? Oh, God, I didn't realize it was so difficult. I've never had this kind of procedure before. I bet you hear that one all the time. You're so sweet. Okay, listen. I know you can't put a hold on the date without approval, so keep my first appointment for now, and then I'm going to call them up as soon as I get off the phone with you and then call you right back.
She hangs up, finds an insurance card in her wallet, finds the number, and dials. She speaks to an automated system.
Yes. 2. 2. 2. 5. 395 755. Yes. XF84J. Yes. Operator. Operator.
She is transferred to a human being.
Hi. Yes, I'm a member of X Cross, ID number 395755, group number XF84J. Yes, my name is Diane Myers. And yes, I'm calling because I would like to see about extending a prior authorization. Yes, it's for an appointment to be euthanized. Did you find it? Yes, yes, it expires on July 14th, but now my nephew is getting married on July 15th, and I'd still like to be able to go. Yes. Well, I've already got an appointment for the 2nd, but I don't want to keep it because this wedding is very... I know I achieved my personal and professional goals and finished everything on my bucket list last May, so I sent in the final paperwork then, but I didn't list my nephew's wedding on my initial survey back when I first got insured because I didn't know he'd be getting married at the time. No, I guess I did check the box to verify that I wasn't omitting any important family events such as weddings. But when did I fill this out? Back in 1999? I mean, same-sex marriage wasn't even a thing then. I never thought he'd be gay. I mean, we already knew he was gay, so it didn't occur to me there'd be a wedding I'd be wanting to go to. You're right. I didn't update it in a timely manner. No, I know. I just didn't think of it. What is the process to apply for an exemption? Okay, but what are my options? I really don't want to go on the 2nd. Cancel the appointment and terminate my insurance? Are you joking? If I don't go to get euthanized following my approval end-of-life plan, do you think I'd ever get insurance again in this country? I'm not living without a health insurance. I can't believe you'd even... Okay. Listen, can I speak to a supervisor? Okay, thanks. Yeah. My callback number is 212-848-9124. God damn it!
She digs through a file cabinet and finds a folder. She looks through it. The phone rings.
Hello? Oh, hi, Jeffrey. Yeah, I've been waiting for a call. I got call waiting, so I can chat a second. Oh, you talked to your mom? Oh, tell her hi for me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what my appointment was for. Yes. But don't worry. I really want to be at your wedding, and I've just been working on getting it changed to later in the month. Oh, there's some trouble about some prior authorization, but I'm speaking to a supervisor of the insurance in a few minutes. Yeah, that's actually the call I'm waiting. Don't worry, kiddo. I am going to paint you a fantastic painting for your wedding, even if I have to display it. I'm sorry, kiddo. Just a little euthanasia humor. Yeah, too soon? Oh, well, pretty soon it'll be too late. You're so sensitive, Jeffrey. You need to calm down. Everybody does it when they finish their personal and professional goals and completes their bucket list. I just did it faster than some people. I know. Your mom's always telling me about how your granddad lived until 91. Well, good for him. But it just shows I did everything faster because I am more of a prodigy. Yeah. My other call's coming in. Yeah, I gotta go. I love you, kiddo. Mwah.
She keeps going through her file folder. She comes across a manila envelope and pulls it out. She thinks about opening it and then puts it aside. The phone rings.
Oh, hi. Yeah, thank you for calling me back. Yes, this is Diane Myers. Yes, ID number 395755, group number XF84J. Yes, so the issue is that I have a euthanasia appointment for July 2nd, and I wanted to switch it for the end of the month, but my authorization expires on the 14th. Yes, I am aware that I completed my bucket list last May. I won a Scrabble tournament. Yep. Oh boy, that was my last one. I had to pretty much memorize the whole Scrabble dictionary. And I went hiking in the Andes, and I swam in a shark cage, and I learned to play flute, and I'm only 65. Thanks. I think it's kind of impressive. But listen, it turns out that my nephew is getting married on July 15th, and I really want to be there around for that. I mean, is there any wiggle room? Oh, no. Unfortunately, I've also met my personal and professional goals. Well, my personal goals are pretty easy. Don't get married and don't have kids. Check mark. The professional goals were harder. What did I write? No, wait. I have it in front of me. What are you looking for? Yeah. Oh, box 4A. Oh, yeah, there it is. Become a widely respected visual artist with solo exhibitions at least 3 major cultural institutions. Well, I've done that. I had showings at, oh, what do you care? Point is, there's a paper trail. I've done that. Wait. Are you saying that's the only area for wiggle room? Oh, well, I mean, it does seem pretty objective, but I did have those exhibitions, so I don't know if it would be legit to say that that's the only way. Okay, hold on a second, please. I'm going to do something I never wanted to do, but Jeffrey's worth it. Jeffrey and that cute David fellow, they're worth it. Hold on.
She picks up the manila envelope. She opens the folder and pulls clippings from it.
Ah. Hi, are you still there? Yeah, I found it. Okay. I'd officially like to ask for an exemption for a misfile that I filed 3 years ago, that I had become a widely respected visual artist with solo exhibitions at least 3 major cultural institutions. But that was based on insufficient evidence, and I would like a reconsideration. Okay, you ready? I just finally read some of the reviews of my exhibitions. I've always avoided reading them because my sister told me they were mixed, and I didn't want to know. But listen, Washington P. Barnum of the New York Times called my work amateur and sophomoric. Wilford Hinklebottom of the Seattle Free Press said my first major exhibition was a confusing mess of contradictions and color. And Alfred A. Winklefloss of the Daily Monocle Artist Review said my last exhibition showed promise. But the promise was of something horrific happening to your brain after viewing any of the so-called artists' so-called paintings. Ooh. Hello? Are you still there? Well, yes, I would say I am definitely a respected artist among certain circles, but I clearly have not yet become widely respected. Oh, thank you. Yes. I can definitely fax these in. It's 2030, and you still use a fax machine? Yep. I can get access to one of them and send them right in. Oh, thank you so much for your help. Do you have a reference number that I could give the doctor's office? Yeah. Okay, thank you. And what will the new expiration date be? July 30th, 2030? Oh, good. Okay. And do I have to file any paperwork to show that I've become more widely respected by that date? Because it would be pretty hard to get more respected that fast. Thank you so much for waiving that requirement. I really appreciate it. I mean, I'm pretty satisfied with my career. I'd rather not get back into that whole Shark Tank again. Yeah, swimming in that real tank shark was a lot more fun than the art world. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate your help. You too. Bye-bye. Whew. Hi, yes. I spoke to you earlier today. I have an appointment with Dr. Henry on July 2nd that I wanted to change. Yes, it's Diane Myers, birthday 5/12/65. Yes, I just spoke with my insurance and they are extending my prior authorization until July 30th, 2030. Yes, the reference number is 498-385-880-088-348-366-326. Great. So could we make it for that date we talked about, July 22nd? Yeah, I guess 7 a.m. is okay. I guess I'm gonna be getting my sleep when I get there. Oh God, you are so nice to laugh because I bet you hear that one all the time too. Do I have to do anything special before I come in? Oh yeah, got my mask, so I'm not really worried about catching anything from your office. So you'll save money on my hand sanitizer. Okay. Yeah, thanks so much for your help. Oh, I'll see you then. Whew.
She gets out a blank canvas and sets up to start painting. The phone rings.
Oh. Hello? Yes. Oh, hi, Jeffrey. Oh, I just finished getting it settled. Yes, I'll be going in for my appointment on the 22nd. So should be fine about the wedding on the 15th. And I'll be free to go shopping like we planned. Oh, I am just pulling out a canvas now for that painting to start on your wedding present. What's David's favorite color, huh? Oh, no, honey. What is it? Oh, no, I hadn't seen it on the news. Well, I hadn't been watching. Why, is it spiking? Back to phase 1? Oh, they can't do that. Can they? Oh, God, but people aren't wearing masks. Yes, I know you wear your mask. I'm sorry I keep reminding you. What? Oh, God, that's awful. Postponed? Oh, honey, what date? August 1st? Ugh. No, it's fine. Your Aunt Diane is going to be at your wedding. Just call them back. Send my love to your mom and to David. No. Just don't worry about it. I will be fine. Okay. Shit. What the hell does a person have to do to get dead around here?
End of play.
Yay, that was amazing. Kit, come back on to take a virtual bow. That was so great. Helene, you were hilarious.
Thank you.
That was so funny. Those of you that are on YouTube, you can't see the private chat in the Zoom, but we were all laughing just over the reality of the
Oh,
system.
yes.
And suddenly euthanasia came into it, and it was a whole new ball game. It was amazing. So that was
Thank
amazing.
you.
Thank you both.
Thank you, Kit.
Thank you, Helene. That was gorgeous. Thank you, Jeffrey.
She knows me.
Amazing.
Yes.
Now, can I bring to the stage, quote unquote stage, Noemi de la Puente with her cast? Will you please show up, and will everybody else disappear and mute themselves, please?
Hello, everyone.
Hi, take it away, Noemi.
Okay, this is called Counting by Tens. This is towards the end of the play. Counting by Tens is about a non-binary math teacher teaching a little bit more in the class than perhaps some of the parents want to see. And at this point in the class, the star pupil, Ruby, is discovering her own non-binary identity, much to the chagrin of Ruby's mother. Ruby's written a brilliant paper on some research she did in this small southern city about people's attitudes towards non-binary individuals and the flexibility or not of such attitudes. And unfortunately, Ruby's mother is the one gigantic outlier who is very educated and very intolerant. So at this point, Ruby's mother and Billy finally meet. And that's, I think, all I need to say.
Counting by Tens by Noemi de la Puente. Scene 5, at the gym. Ruby's Mama Louise is working out. She has terrible form. She keeps stopping to fix her hair or her very stylish gym outfit. Billy enters and begins jumping rope to warm up. After some time, they speak and acknowledge each other's presence.
Do you have enough room there, or would you like me to move over some?
If you don't mind.
Not at all.
Billy moves over and resumes jumping rope.
Well, you are just a bundle of energy, aren't you?
I have a lot on my mind.
Me too.
Good place to clear it all up.
No doubt.
Ruby's mama gives up and moves to another exercise. Billy stops jumping rope and eyes the dumbbells that Ruby's mama has been using.
You done with those?
For now. Good heavens, I'm growing weak in my old age.
Oh, come on now, you're not old.
We'll resume this conversation in 20 years when you have children. Wait a minute. I know you. Where do I know you from?
I teach math at the high school.
Oh, dear Lord. I didn't recognize you.
Yeah, I dress way differently when I come to the gym.
I have a bone to pick with you about my daughter.
Well, parent-teacher conferences are next month, so we can go over it then.
No, then we'll be too late.
Oh my, what's wrong?
I must remove my daughter from your class.
Is she failing? To my recollection, no girls are failing my class. Boys, a different matter, but I think they can be saved.
Well, my daughter has come home with the most abominable ideas, and she said you put them into her head.
Well, if statistics and data analysis are abominable subjects, which some say they are, then yes, guilty as charged.
Well, Ruby was just fine until about 2 months ago.
Ruby? You're Ruby's mama?
Yes, and as of next week, Ruby will no longer be your student.
No, you can't take Ruby out. They are brilliant. Why, just this morning, I was reading their...
Ruby is brilliant. She is my shining star, and I will not have you anywhere near her.
They're going to get an A+ in the class.
They? What kind of math teacher are you that you can't recognize one person?
The pronoun confers respect, not numerical restrictions. Ruby's got a mind. A kid like them only comes along maybe once every 10 years. You can't stop them.
Her. We're talking about one person, female. Why should I entrust my daughter to a math teacher that can't count to one?
Unlike you, they are not married to binary.
What?
Ones and zeros. Never mind. They need this class.
She'll take a different class.
Mine is the more advanced class. Don't dumb down their choices.
There are some things you can't choose. No amount of statistics or data analysis will change the facts.
There are more things in heaven and earth than are dreamt of in your philosophies.
Hamlet, how erudite are you? I graduated from Duke, which is a far cry from any old state school.
Well, good for you. So then you will appreciate why this class is important for your child.
My daughter. Say it. She is my daughter.
She is your child. What is every mama's prayer when she's pregnant?
What do you know about that? I don't imagine you can reproduce.
She prays, let my baby be healthy. She doesn't care so much about boy or girl. She cares about healthy.
Your ignorance knows no bounds. Everyone has an opinion on what they want.
Well, they all agree on healthy. So be grateful that Ruby has a healthy mind, a keen intellect, and can really go places with your encouragement.
What makes you think I don't encourage my daughter?
Nothing.
Is it that damn paper of hers?
Paper was brilliant, by the way, and it could get published. Can you imagine published while you're still in high school? What mama wouldn't want that?
What mama wants her daughter to make life-ruining choices at this young age? What mama wants a freak of nature feeding her daughter lies? I forbid you from speaking to my daughter ever again. And yes, she is my daughter. I named her Ruby. She is more precious than rubies, and all the things you may desire cannot compare with her. Proverbs 3:15.
I agree with you. They are more precious than rubies, but you can't force your image onto them. And while we're on the subject of the Bible, did you know that the word for God in the original language, Aramaic, was both male and female?
Spare me your Bible study.
Well, it's true, Ms. Duke alumna. Look it up.
Don't tell me what to look up. You sad, sad freak of nature. Why, your mama must be so ashamed.
Then why did she hire me?
You are so deviant, I don't even know how to insult you. All the words I know, like bitch or jackass, are gendered.
Jackass is not necessarily male. I can see where it applies to women.
Oh, your poor mama.
My mama is not poor. Just ask any student that has graduated in the 30 years she's been principal. She is my champion. She is my rock. Say what you will about me, but if you don't embrace Ruby the way they are, the way she is, you are going to lose her.
Aha! See? You know she's a her. You know the truth. Look at you masquerading around, attention seeker that you are. Narcissist. You're afraid that if you are your normal old self, no one would notice you. You got to be in the center of it all. Some poor misunderstood victim. Well, I'm not having it, and I'm taking my daughter out of your class.
Don't.
Ruby's mama's cell phone rings.
Excuse me. I have to take this call. It's Ruby. Hello, Pumpkin. Did you go to the store late? Ruby? What? You? She? Oh, dear Lord. I'll be right there.
Ruby's mama is visibly shaken.
What's wrong?
This is all your fault.
Ruby's mama exits. End of scene. Scene 6, at the hospital. Ruby's mama is pacing outside a hospital room. Nurse enters. Mrs. Griffith?
Yes, yes, what is it? How is she?
Ruby has lost a lot of blood. Her vital signs are weak.
I gotta see her. You gotta let me in there, my precious, precious baby.
Shh. Shh. It's okay. It's okay. Take a deep breath. You can't go in there until they finish up with the wounds. It's a sterile environment. You will be the first to know when little Ruby can accept visitors. Here, sit down. May I get you a Coke?
No, I mean, no thank you. She's my heart.
I know. She sure is beautiful. Takes after her mother, no doubt.
Oh, she hates it when people comment on her looks.
I'll keep that in mind for when she comes to. I'll come get you when it's time. Nurse exits. Billy enters.
Oh, dear Lord, stop stalking me. Now is not the time.
I want to see Ruby.
She's not ready for visitors, especially you.
I need to talk to them.
Them. You never learn. There is only one girl in that hospital bed, my daughter. Accept it. You have done enough damage.
How? By honoring your child's identity?
By filling her head with, I don't want to talk to you.
I want to help.
Then leave her alone. Leave me alone. Go to your own mama.
I need to be here with you. If they see us getting along, it will give them hope.
Well, aren't you the genius? She doesn't need you. She needs me.
You're right. Ruby needs you. Ruby needs their mama to accept
her
as they are. Period. Full stop. You're right. Ruby doesn't need me one bit. Ruby needs you to love them just as they are, to respect their choices. Ruby needs to know that they will always have a safe harbor with you.
Yes, she does. She knows that.
Then why did they try to kill themselves?
Acute appendicitis runs in the family.
Yes, they did. I know.
What do you know? You're as cocky as you are ignorant.
Why else would they be here?
Because one comes to the hospital for acute appendicitis. There. Is that gender neutral enough for you?
Not according to the policeman I spoke to outside. Non-binary kids don't get acute appendicitis as often as they try to kill themselves. It's way more than the average kid. You know why? Because they think they have no one, not a single soul in their corner, when they have no hope of being loved by the most important people in their lives. You're right. Ruby doesn't need me. I'm just the math teacher. You're the one who matters.
Don't you dare blame me.
I didn't say it was your fault.
Oh, spare me your argument. How dare you say that to a mother grieving for her child?
Grieving for your child. Yesterday you were hell-bent on destroying their identity, and now you are grieving for your child. And I would like to point out that child is a gender-neutral word. A child doesn't need a gender to be important.
Spare me your soapbox lectures. Nurse! Nurse!
Nurse enters. What is the problem here? Be quiet, both of you. There are very sick people in here who need sleep. If you can't comply, I'm going to have to ask you to leave and come back when you have more composure.
This freak is molesting me.
What?
I'm Ruby's math teacher, and I think I have some insight into why they did what they did.
How do you know? We haven't released any information.
She knows.
Is Ruby gonna die?
No.
Not on our watch. No. But y'all have to shut up or you won't be the first people they see when they come to.
I promise I will be quiet.
Lordy, how I wish my math teacher had cared as much about me. Nurse exits.
The nurse called Ruby they.
She sure did.
Ruby's gonna make it.
Yes, indeed.
My daughter. I always wanted a girl. I always wanted someone I could share my clothes with, my recipes. We would go to the salon and get our hair and nails done. We would see chick flicks together and laugh, cry at the same parts. She would understand me and I would understand her. And now I don't understand her anymore. She's been slipping away from me. I don't want to lose her.
Then hang on tighter. If you let Ruby be Ruby, you will understand them and you will still have your child. If you force them into a mold that doesn't fit, they'll run as far away from you as they can, or worse. I read Ruby's paper for the math class. I saw what they were driving at. They wanted to investigate who they could count on and who they couldn't. And you, the one big outlier, you mattered more than all the other data points in their study put together. That is not statistics. That's love.
I was gonna go get a Coke. You want one?
Sure.
They exit together.
Bravo, that was amazing, everybody. That was so, Noemi, come back on to virtual bow. That was so.
Thank you. Great cast. Great cast. Yeah. The casting pool.
You were fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you, Jai and Liz and Catherine. Thank you.
Thanks for using me.
I'm accepting critique if anyone wants to give me on anything from should I show Ruby to is this a kind of a deus ex machina kind of moment to would this be appropriate for high school students?
Awesome, thank you. So yeah, please, anybody who is interested, send Noemi that information.
Thank you.
Can I now bring to the stage Thomas Dieter and his cast? And can everybody else make sure that they are muted and off the screen if you're not in Thomas's play? Thomas, whenever you have all your actors here, you are welcome to introduce your scene.
Thank you. I am being joined by the wonderful Christopher Borg. I am being joined also by the wonderful Chris Rothbauer, Joy Jacobs, Emma Clay, and when we have Brandon Weber on screen, we are also being joined by the wonderful Brandon Weber. Yay, hello. Thank you all so much for agreeing to read for me. This is the second episode of a series that I am working on, started in quarantine. The series is called Rogue Company. It's an animated movie, an animated series, and I've completed the first episode, and this is the second episode. So my actors today are going to be reading episode 2, and all that you need to know, this is the complete episode that you're about to hear, all that you need to know in advance is that Blue and Green, so Emma is reading the character of Green, Chris Rothbauer is reading the character of Blue. Blue and Green are hired, they're freelance mercenaries, and on every episode, they do something else for hire. So that is essentially the premise, all that you need to know. And you'll learn about today's episode in the course of the reading. So with that, thank you so much. And away we go. Rogue Company and The Losing Time by Thomas Dieter. The streets and highways of San Antonio, Texas. A motorcycle chase between two bikes. On one bike is Blue and Green. On the other bike is a bad guy. Different shots and vantage points. It's angular, dangerous. They swerve left, right. They round a corner, run a light. A shopping cart flies. Cars crash. The bad guy reveals a blade on the front tire of the bike. The bad guy is about to take a swipe, but Blue and Green make a quick escape into San Antonio's Spanish Mercado. They crash into a giant display of piñatas. The pyramid of piñatas crashes down, burying them alive. The bad guy appears and tries to dig them out from the front, but Blue and Green escape from the back of the rubble. Blue is carrying a briefcase. Streets of the Spanish Mercado. Green and Blue track deeper into the Mercado. Sounds of footsteps. An accordion starts playing a slow tune. They pass a storefront window. A politician is on TV.
And I look forward to confronting her face to face about it.
Deeper still. Blue and Green swipe ponchos and sombreros off of a rack. They enter a small restaurant. Interior, Fonda. Green and Blue follow the shotgun hallway to the back, where there is a small dining area. They sit. Blue sets down the briefcase. Green stares at Blue. He stares back.
Are you gonna sulk the whole time? Okay. Have it your way.
An old man approaches.
That's all right, old man.
Must order.
We're not interested.
Must order or leave.
Listen, Pops.
2 ginger ales, please. And my colleague is sorry.
Like hell, I...
Green cocks her pistol under the table.
Aren't you, Blue?
Sorry.
What? Hearing not so good, old man.
I'm sorry. Right. A new best friend.
That was some stunt you pulled back there.
Well, it worked, didn't it?
The old man returns.
2 ginger ales.
What do we owe you?
Suddenly, knives are pointing at Blue and Green from all directions.
That briefcase.
A nightclub. Later. Green is getting it. Blue is annoyed.
Does she always have to rub it in my face?
A gay guy walks up to Blue.
Hi.
So not interested.
Exterior. Office. The next day.
How about I do the talking today, huh? We might have better luck with this new one.
Just get us out of here before the last boat tour. What? I want to see the architecture from the river.
Interior. Office.
I have to thank your agency for responding so quickly. In all of my years of public service, I've never had the need for one of you.
You made it easy to accept.
Yeah, you didn't counteroffer and you paid us up front.
Quite.
You want to tell us why you didn't hire a local rent-a-cop for this job?
It's a delicate matter, and your company is known for its discretion. You see, I suspect my opponent of taking a hit out on me.
Councilwoman Eckhart.
I received a tip, but not without sufficient proof. Can you imagine if the media got wind of this and I couldn't prove it?
I can see the dilemma.
I'm a pacifist, for goodness sake. I want us to lay down our weapons and all join together as one great team.
You can save us the stump speech, Daddy-O. You didn't hire us to vote for you.
What message would it send if word got out that I hired a couple of mercenaries for protection?
That you value your life?
I'm sure it's all very easy for you, Mr. Blue. My world is not as simple. Thank you for stopping by.
Blue and Green rise and go to the door. One of Mr. Man's employees holds the door open for them.
We'll find your hitman, sir. You can count on us.
The step and repeat at the Empire Theater the next night. A crowd gathers for tonight's debate. VIPs walk the step and repeat. Mr. Man gets out of a limousine.
Over here! This way, Mr. Man. How will you defeat Eckhart?
With my message!
An assassin lurks nearby with a blow dart. Just in time, Green ambushes the assassin, sending the dart flying off course.
Look out!
The blow dart misses Mr. Man and hits a photographer.
Run!
Pandemonium. A couple ensues. The assassin breaks away and Green and Blue pursue. The Riverwalk. The chase continues onto the river. They hop boats and interrupt a tour.
Looks like you got your tour, Blue.
Blue has caught up to the assassin and now they are engaged in hand-to-hand combat.
I'm a sucker for the late Neo-Gothic revival. What can I say?
The assassin lands a major blow to Blue and he's thrown from the boat. Blue falls onto the sidewalk and slides into a beautiful woman dining alone.
What the?
Oh, hello.
Blue smiles. So does the woman. Green pursues alone now. She follows the assassin off the boat and onto a dark sidewalk. The assassin leaves the frame, but Green watches her go. Something stops her in her tracks, and the assassin gets away. Interior, Empire Theater. Everyone is on high alert before the debate. Green and Blue stand among the security. The house lights dim. The crowd hushes.
This is VNC, and you are watching the council debate live. We have secured the premises, and Mr. Man has insisted on continuing. Your bravery is noted, sir.
Something moves in the shadows. Blue and Green follow it backstage.
Our first question goes to you. Councilwoman Eckhart says your proposals are soft on crime. How will you keep the city safe?
By not making it unsafe. The councilwoman's policies have eroded our safety and security for years.
Just listen to him attack before even saying hello. Hello, my people. It's great to be with you.
The crowd responds. Backstage, Green and Blue spot the assassin, who has climbed to the catwalk above. The assassin is cutting the support lines on a large drop hanging above the heads of Mr. Man and Eckhart. Green goes up the ladder while Blue stays down and looks for a shot from below. Green gets on the assassin's level. They fight. The assassin hops off the catwalk and onto one of the drops.
Your divisive rhetoric has gone on long enough, Councilwoman.
When the people want a strong hand, Mr. Man, you give it to them.
Backstage, Green jumps to the next drop and the combat continues. From below, Blue can't get a good shot. It looks like Green might get the best of her opponent, but then the assassin jumps to an operating line on the fly rail system and slides down to stage level, on stage.
I will not be threatened.
Now, will y'all just listen to him? He doesn't know the difference between a threat and a promise.
Backstage, the assassin points her gun at the drop hanging above. She wants to shoot the last supporting line holding up the drop. Right as the assassin shoots, Green cuts another line, and in the same moment, Blue surprise attacks the assassin. In a quick maneuver, Blue hooks the assassin onto an operating line that flies into the air. The assassin drops her gun and now hangs above, incapacitated. The gunshots create panic on stage. They drop Councilwoman Eckert and Mr. Man to the ground. Blue flies in the curtain and Green slides down to deck level, behind the curtain.
Apprehend this woman!
Green doesn't heed the command. Instead, she cuffs Mr. Man.
What are you doing?
Save it.
Yeah, save it. What are you doing?
What if I told you our pacifist friend here created a sham hit on himself to frame you, Councilwoman Eckert?
How dare you make this unfounded accusation to smear my reputation?
Blue punches Mr. Man in the face, the sound of a jaw cracking. Mr. Man cries to himself.
I'm listening.
Earlier tonight,
Flashback to the end of the Riverwalk chase. The chase continues in silhouette.
we were pursuing the suspect, and as I was getting closer, I was about to overtake her, but that's when I saw.
The assassin turns a corner. Mr. Man's employee hands her an envelope full of money.
Mr. Man's man.
Return to the present. On stage at the Empire Theater. Muffled sounds from a nearby closet. The door bursts open and the employee of Mr. Man falls out, bound by the legs, hand, and mouth. He falls on the floor.
I was wondering what that kind of information might be worth to someone like you.
Oh, I think we can come to an agreement you'll like.
Well, what do you know? The good guys win again.
You don't understand. None of you understand. You get to live in a world of black and white, but mine is a world of gray.
Something tells me you're gonna have a long time for self-reflection.
You were right about one thing. It is easy for me.
Streets of the Spanish Mercado. The next day. Blue is walking alone. He passes a TV. Text on the newscast scrolls. Lawyer drops out of race amid criminal inquiry. Interior, Fonda. The old man is standing there.
There gonna be a problem today, old man?
Depends on how much you still care about that briefcase.
You win some, you lose some, am I right?
Ginger ale?
Make it a bacon and egg taco and a black coffee.
To start!
He walks away and Blue sits. Musicians stand in the fonda and play. The old man brings coffee and walks away again. Blue listens to the music. The end.
Yay! Thomas and all your cast, come on back for a little virtual bow. That was so hilarious, and I can't wait to see that animated. And now can everybody else who's on our Zoom call tonight, who's in the PGE tonight, come on back on for our dance party. It is intermission. We're going to do a little dance. We're going to make some announcements. Come on back out and show your beautiful faces, and let's dance.
Apocalyptic, band that make her dance, apocalyptic sound, band that make her dance, apocalyptic, band that make her dance, apocalyptic sound, band that make her dance, apocalyptic. You going crazy to him and always find you do that dance, smoking in the girls' room, kissing friends. It's over like a comic book exploding in the bathroom stall. You're so freaked out.
Give it up for all of our actors and writers for that part 1 already, guys. Give it up. Woo-hoo. Congratulations, part 1.
Wait, Mike, where are you?
I'm
We
here.
can't hear you anymore.
You can't hear me? Can you hear me?
No. Where are you, Mike?
Here. Can you hear
Oh,
me?
we still can't hear you. Well, you know what? While you're working on your sound there, Mike, I'm gonna make some.
I can hear him.
I guess.
Kristen, you're the only
No,
one.
I still can't hear you.
I
You're
can
doing
hear
a bit.
Oh, never mind. It's totally my fault.
Because you're muted. But can you hear me now, Kirsten?
It was my fault because I faded out the music and then I couldn't hear anything because the volume was down. I'm an idiot. We've been in the
Kirsten Hopkins, everybody, our host for the evening. Give it up. Not for making that error, but for being a brilliant host. Alex, how's people doing? Facebook is not Facebook. YouTube is like going crazy tonight.
It is lit tonight in YouTube land. We have so many PGE community folks here. We got Evan Edwards, we have Tracy Roston, we got Kendra in the house, we have Mickey, Charles. There's so many community members giving all of you amazing actors and writers some love. So tell your peeps to get on and leave some love for you all.
Yay. So we got some announcements for upcoming events and some stuff going on, just to give you guys a heads up. Next Monday, August 3rd, we have our Conversations Between Artists. We do this every other month. It is an awesome time for where we just gather and we talk on a specific topic. This month's topic is building character from the ground up. From an actor and a writer's perspective. So we kind of talked as a group. If you haven't done a conversation between artists with us before, what it is it's a lightly moderated talk where we kind of are the smartest people in the room, as we tend to be as artists. We don't have a person moderate coming in to talk at us, but we talk with each other, and hopefully we learn from each other some really awesome things about building character. So that's on August 3rd. You could sign up on our website at thepge.com. And then on August 8th, we have required reading number 13. Holy crap. Which, for those of you that don't know what required reading is, last week we announced 4 plays that have joined our development process, and they will do step 2, which is required reading. And what that means is all of you guys that are watching and the people in the room, if you want to work on a little bit of play analysis, you will get the 4 plays that were selected. You read them between now and August 8th. And then there's a questionnaire you fill out. And then on August 8th, we gather and you give information and you answer the questions to the playwrights. So they get feedback. So they can then have 30 days to do a complete rewrite before they do a table read of their play. So the players that were selected, we have, oh, pardon me. Oh, there we go. I need to be burped. The plays that were selected, we have Aaron Mohan's Guinea Pigs or the New Vaccine, and that was created at Drop and Give Me 10 number 12. We have Pot Odds, which was created at Drop and Give Me 10 number something something, and by Gabrielle Wagner. And then we have The Re-Education of Fernando Morales by Justin P. Lopez, which was created in Voices of America Writers Workshop, which is created by David Davila. That was from the second workshop. And then from the first workshop, we have The Armando Project by Orlando Rodriguez. And so if you want to read all those plays and get feedback, you can sign up between now. And let's just do a big wave. We have a whole bunch of writers here who have already been in the development process. Just wave your hand if you're a writer and if you've already been in the development process. We have Peter and Noemi and Kit and Nilsa and Jeffrey. Am I missing someone? Thomas. Thomas has been through it twice. Yes, awesome. So we have these, and you too can participate. You could sign up again on our website. And then lastly, I'm going to have Kirsten talk about our Drop and Give Me 10.
Okay, our next Drop and Give Me 10, which is Drop and Give Me 10, number 12, is August 16th. And the deadline to sign up for that is August 2nd. Oh, the subtitle of this Drop and Give Me 10 is The Worst One Yet. So you'll learn more about that when you sign up for it and you get your prompts. If you've never done a Drop and Give Me 10 as an actor, I know it's super fun because then you get playwrights to write specifically with you in mind, which as an actor is such a gift. And as a playwright, it's a gift because you get given a certain group of actors and you get given prompts. So you have to use your creative juices to work with that. And it's so amazing. It's a great process for everybody. So if you're interested in that, make sure you sign up on our website by August 2nd. All right, right now we're going to get moving. Can everybody disappear except for Peter Macklin and his cast, please? And make sure that you're muting yourselves. You all are so good at that. I'm like bad at that, obviously, today since I muted myself or volumed, whatever. Anyway, Peter, do you have all your cast here?
I sure do.
All right, take it.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for doing this. And hi, everybody out there. So here we have Kieran Anthony playing Kyle. We have Kyle Minshew playing Phil. We have Jeffrey Vouse on stage directions. Boom. Okay, so this play, as of yet, is untitled. It's a play that follows the playwright Phil, who's played by Kyle over there. And things aren't going too well in Phil's life as a playwright. He has a lot of disappointments. Kyle and Phil are exes. They haven't seen each other in a very long time. When they broke up, Kyle went and married someone else while Phil stayed single and stuck. They see each other at an agnostic AA meeting, and then this scene happens. It's 3 a.m. and guys, I'm gonna take myself away. Thanks so much.
What the hell?
I'm sorry.
You've been drinking.
A little.
Kyle.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Kyle.
Look at me. I'm fine.
You're just standing still.
Right?
Okay, seriously, I'm tired.
I'm not drunk, I promise. I'm tipsy and I fucked up and I'm sorry. I didn't mean to drink, but I'm not gonna let this define me. I'll be fine tomorrow. I'm back on it.
You know, good or whatever. I mean, you know, do what you want. I don't mean to be a parent or anything, but you know, it's good that you'll stop again tomorrow.
No. I know what you mean. I know. It's fucking fun. I don't give a shit. Like right now, I can give two.
Yeah, well, you never needed alcohol to not care.
Wait.
Never
What?
mind. No.
Did you just mean that I don't care in life when I'm sober? That I don't care about things when I'm sober?
No, it was a joke.
I do care. I've always cared.
Okay, seriously, I need to sleep.
No. Listen, I've always cared.
Okay.
I did. Always have.
No, this is not the time to be having this conversation.
He got killed when he was setting up a hookup on Grindr.
What?
The car. It hit him because he wasn't paying attention in the street. He was on his phone. He was on Grindr.
But how the hell do you even know this?
They gave me his phone. Someone must have picked it up, his phone, and put it back in his hand or his pocket or something. At the hospital, when it was all said and done, they gave me his belongings, his phone being one of them, and I looked on it. And the first thing that popped up was his conversation on Grindr, Into Nerds. He was on his way to get laid by Into Nerds. Get it? Not into nerds, like as a group of people this guy is into, but as like he put his cock into nerds.
Wait, to the number into nerds?
No, like this sentence. I like to put my penis into nerds.
That still sounds like the guy wanted to fuck two nerds.
No, he wanted to fuck one nerd. Well, one nerd at a time. He wanted to put his penis into one nerd.
That's a very confusing screen name.
Not when you read it. In print, it makes sense. If you just speak his screen name, it sounds like not what it's supposed to sound or read as. You know, if it's just a number 2 or what. But when you read it, you see that there's no W in 2.
Okay. It's way too late for that part of the story.
Well, that one nerd that he wanted to put his penis in at that particular time was Juan. And Juan was on his way.
Were you guys open?
No, we weren't open.
You didn't know he was playing around?
No, I didn't know.
I'm sorry.
It's who I just went out with.
What?
I reached out to him.
Who?
Into Nerds, or Maurice. as he's known in real life.
Why the hell would you do that?
Because I wanted to see who he was. If it was something that was happening with Juan for a while.
But he died a year ago.
It took me a year for my curiosity to get the better of me and for me to work up the nerve about reaching out to him.
Jeez, Carl, I mean, and what'd you find out?
I found out that Maurice and Juan met a couple times, and Maurice never knew what happened to Juan. He just thought he got stood up. And Maurice has a semi-weak right punch.
He punched you?
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
Why did he do that?
Maybe because I was a little bit creepy about it all, that our meeting wasn't a random meeting, or at least that's what he yelled at me.
This is all a little bit weird, isn't it?
Maybe I was hoping that I'd like him.
Did you?
Did I what?
Well, how many times did you guys see each other?
A few. We were seeing each other.
So, did you?
What? Fuck?
Yeah. Well, did you?
Yup.
Carl!
Oh, so what?
Why'd you get all creepy about this whole thing?
You think it's creepy too?
Yeah, I do.
Fine. Maybe I'm just a goddamn fucking creep. You know, maybe I just wanted to get one last fucking bit of revenge on my husband who was cheating on me behind my back, who I was never able to confront, who I was never able to argue with, who I was never able to ask why to. Maybe I wanted him to fucking gay gas up in heaven or wherever the fuck he is because life is so goddamn confounding. Maybe I just wanted to make him pay.
He's dead. He's not going to be gasping or crying or answering your questions anywhere because he's nowhere.
Would you stop with your agnostic self? Your views on this are so cold, so sterile, so damn lonely.
Well, you're the one going to agnostic AA too.
So I can try to wrap my brain around no one getting consequences they deserve. If fucking Juan can cheat with no consequence, if fucking Trump can get away with half the shit he says with no consequence, if fucking Hitler, for shits and giggles, can get away with killing 6 million people with no consequence, I cannot believe in an all-powerful God. I'm going to agnostic AA because I don't need that shit.
Juan was no Hitler or Trump. He was just a guy crossing the street while sexy chatting on his phone.
It's a slippery slope. When you're a little asshole, you're like 3 little steps away from being a big asshole.
Well, fine. Well, he's a dead asshole now. Let him be dead, and you need to move on from this. Stop creeping around with Maurice and get
You'll
on.
never see me again.
And if you really want to stop drinking, then you need to stop the fuck drinking.
I made a mistake, Phil.
Yeah, I'd say don't contact Maurice again.
No, not Maurice. Back in the day, I fucked you over. I left you badly. I messed up.
Carl.
Just listen to me, damn it. You did nothing wrong. You never did.
I went away. I left.
Please. Yeah, you went away and I punished you. You were just trying to be yourself. Your situation, grad school, was important to you. And it was just something you had to do. And I punished you. I punished you by dating Juan, then moving in with Juan, then marrying Juan. I love Juan, don't get me wrong. But he and I, we were born out of you and me. I used you as a stepping off point and stepped on your back and kicked you to the field. And I don't know what I did to make Juan cheat on me, to make him fucking live part of his life secret from what we shared. But I lost him without apologizing for what I did. Whatever I did to make him do what he did, I can't live without making amends. And I still could because I'm alive. So I'm here. I'm so so sorry for what I did to you, for how I made you feel, and for making you swear off love, for making you scared of love. I'm sorry for hurting you so deep.
Kyle gets close to Phil, like kiss close.
I'm sorry, Phil.
Kyle reaches in to kiss Phil. They kiss for a second or two before Phil pulls away.
Wait.
Phil stops the kiss and stares into Kyle's eyes. They stare at each other for a few beats. Phil kisses Kyle again, then rather hard, he pushes Kyle away.
I can't do this.
Come on.
Who the fuck do you think I am?
That feels so good.
Who the fuck do you think I am? Some little flower in the wind, some piece of shit that'll do anything you fucking want?
No.
Some kind of pathetic shitwad? No. Well, maybe I am. Maybe I
Phil grabs Kyle again and kisses him hard. This lasts a good 5-10 seconds, and then he pushes him again harder than before.
No, I can't do this.
Stop being so weird.
I'm not being weird. You're making me fucking confused and horny.
Then be horny.
No.
We'll think it over in the morning.
Get out.
Phil.
Please, get out. Get the hell out.
Phil.
No, I need to exercise you from me. Like a fucking tumor, like a fucking cancer. I've tried so hard to move on, and you come back like nothing is wrong, and I'm supposed to jump all over you?
I know things are wrong. I know this isn't perfect.
But nothing has been on my terms. Nothing. You ended it, and I didn't want to. I come to some semblance of a lukewarm acceptance, and now you want me to back in, and I'm supposed to jump at the opportunity? Nothing is on my timeline. Everything is beyond my control. My fucking career, you fucking everything. Well, this is my timeline, and I say get the fuck out. Go back to Maurice. Dig up one and become a necrophiliac for all I care. Fuck the marrow out of his bones and lube up his eye sockets. Just get away from me in my timeline. I decide now.
I want to hold you tonight, like we used to.
Phil goes to the door.
Yeah.
No.
They stand staring at each other.
If you're not going to leave,
I'm not going to leave.
Then I'm going to hate fuck you. I'm going to hate fuck you so fucking hard.
Phil grabs Kyle, slaps him across the face, and shoves him in the direction of his bedroom.
And do it. Hate fuck me. Do it.
Phil slaps Kyle again and pushes him into his bedroom and slams the door behind him. End of scene.
Whoa, great job, guys. Peter, come on and take a bow. That was intense and very funny. And yeah, that was great. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. You were awesome. And thank you so much.
All right, can I bring to the stage, please, Alexandra Castro and her cast, please? And everybody else can disappear.
Thank you, girl.
You're welcome. And as soon as you have your cast here, take it away.
I see all the beautiful faces. So, hi, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here with us tonight. A little bit of things you should know about this piece. So I wrote it in David Davila's wonderful workshop through the PGE called Voices of America. And I mentioned when we presented it then that this is sort of like a love letter to my family with a lot of I guess, nods to the Tejano culture, which if you don't know what that is, it's just folks that are Mexican descendants that live in Texas. So that's what I am. Anyways, so this is a story of family and secrets and the culture. It's set in the present day South Texas. It takes place in an automotive shop, which is run by all women. And the scenes you're about to see, it's the top of the play. So I am accepting any feedback. I am a new writer. So what I did with this scene you're about to see is I put the ending at the beginning in a prologue form. So I would love some feedback on this. The prologue kind of reveals the whole secret, and I kind of wanted the audience to be in on it. So let me know if that reads okay. I can definitely take some criticism and feedback. So anyways, I will let my brilliant, amazing, wonderful actors take it away.
Shot Play by Alexander Castro. Act 1, Scene 1. Sammy enters the stage. She speaks.
I was just trying to help. Honestly, I was. I was only 17. I needed the money. More importantly, my family needed the money. It was just me, mom, and my baby sister. The shop was struggling. No one wanted their car worked on by my mom. Life was just plummeting so fast and money needed to start coming in somehow. When I first started doing it, I tried not to humanize anyone, but I never treated anyone like they were less than. They sat in the car next to me like normal, seatbelt on and everything. My girlfriend hated when I did that. She would put people in trunks for hours and treat them like shit. Not me. I couldn't do that. They were just people looking for a better life. I knew in my heart that if I knew an ounce of anyone's backstory, it would crush me. It would destroy me. I would stop doing it and I would be back to square one. Trying to make a buck for my family, trying to keep our world from falling apart. I didn't have any hobbies. I wasn't good at anything in school. I couldn't do anything else. I only started working at the shop because my father forced me and my mom to learn how to fix cars right before he left our family for good. Then I saw her. She was so tiny, so beautiful, bright-eyed. Even as a baby, she seemed to have hope in her eyes that she was going to have a better life in the United States, that she would finally be home. That night, I picked up her mom, dad, and 2 uncles. Oh, and her, of course, right outside of that bar in Piedras Negras, Mexico. That pickup right there was 22,000 K payday for me. More money than I'd ever thought of in my life. I put her car seat in the front with me so I could let her family sleep. They were on the move all night. They looked exhausted, dirty from hiding in the woods all night. And she just gazed at me with those big, beautiful brown eyes. She squeezed my finger as I sang a dormir to her while she drove into the night. I remember the moon was perfect that night, full. We got across the border through my usual Border Patrol guy. He was in on all my jobs. I drove out of the Border Patrol hotspots, and as I started to feel like it was mission accomplished, there they were. I saw the flashing lights. My heart started to race faster and faster as I pulled over. I actually never knew enough Spanish to carry on a conversation with most people I would transport, but in that moment, I knew what to say. Shh. Cálmate. No tengas miedo. Her mom was silently praying as her dad held her mom. The officer approached my truck slowly, and before I could even roll my window down, an army of ICE officers swarmed my truck. They yelled at me to open the doors, yanked her mom, dad, and uncles out of the truck, and threw them to the ground. I screamed she was my baby and that we were citizens, so they wouldn't hurt her or take her. For whatever reason, to this day, I don't know how it happened. Maybe it was because she was in the front seat with me. They didn't question it. They never questioned it. And like that, she was mine. They handcuffed me roughly, put her car seat next to me in the back of a cop car, and as we drove off, I heard 4 gunshots. I couldn't look back, but I knew what they did. As my eyes started to well up with tears, she started to cool while looking at me with those beautiful eyes. And as quietly as I could, I began to sing to her again. A dormir, a dormir, a dormir, mi bebita. Que tus sueños sean siempre de amor, cariño y paz. A dormir, mi vida, que los ángeles van a cantarte y cuidarte para que duermas in paz.
Sammy exits the stage. Lights up to reveal the interior of an automotive shop in a small South Texas town that sits on the border of Texas and Mexico. We see a blue car lifted up on a car jack. Underneath the car is Mitch. There are red toolboxes on the shelves, random car parts scattered on both the floor and counter, cans of oil, antifreeze, etc. On the center of the wall, there is the Virgin de Guadalupe photo. To the left of that photo is the traditional Aztec warrior carrying a woman calendar for the year 1997. It's 2020, by the way. There is a picnic-style table where Bea, Jess, and Daniel are all sitting around eating tacos from their aluminum foil, drinking Mexican beer, and it looks like they are in the middle of the classic Mexican game Loteria and have a second game fresh out of the box wrapper on the side called Millennial Loteria. They are using uncooked refried beans as bingo markers and have a money pile of cash and coins going. It is a hot, muggy Friday night.
La dick pic.
Suddenly, Mitch slides out from under the car and sits up.
What? Girl, let me see. Also, you to under that car. I don't know how y'all know it's under that car.
Years and years of experience, mijo. Anyway, I hope you didn't touch anything local. I gotta have that car back to Mrs. Rodriguez.
Oh God, no. I always wanted to do that. It just looked fun when y'all do it, but it was the exact opposite. I'll stick to reception. It's cuter there.
Okay.
Bea continues reading the Millennial Loteria cards.
La selfie? What? El man bun? Okay. Mija. ¿Qué es este juego?
Mom, I told you, it's just like Loteria, but for millennials. Daniel and I picked it up at the store and we thought it was funny.
Wow.
You don't like it, B? Too modern for you?
Oh, the dick pic card was disappointing. Let's continue playing the regular game where I believe I was winning.
Yeah, we know. And I'm with Mitch. If you are gonna give me a dick pic card, just give me the dick pic, huh?
Mommy!
Damn. Okay, I see you. Jess, your mom's hilarious.
I think you mean embarrassing.
Ay, cállate, Jess. All right. Let's see here. Back to a regular game where this chiflado was winning. Okay, let's see. El Mundo.
And oh my God, the El Mundo guy's so hot. I wonder what else he can lift above his head.
Oh, probably not your ass.
Mom, stop.
It's okay, Jess. Your mom's just pissed I ruined her best Liza wig at last week's show.
That's true.
What's a Liza wig?
Who invited cute Straighty from the auto parts delivery joint?
Okay, next. La chalupa.
Ay, borracho. Can you pass me another beer?
Hey, la puta. How about you get it yourself?
Hey.
This bitch. Who keeps teaching him Spanish?
I'll get it for you, babe.
Thank you, amor.
Jess and Daniel do a sweet, light kiss.
Oh, y'all need to stop parading your hetero lifestyle in front of my face, please.
Ay, qué dramático.
Sammy enters in a visibly bad mood. She has 2 6-packs of beer. Via continues reading Loteria picks.
Okay. Okay, bitches. El Apache.
You bitches are playing without me?
Oh my lord, El Pache is so hot too. You know, Mexicans are so clever putting beefy naked men on these cards.
Of course, we started without you. You said you would be right back. Cut to 3 hours later. And this princess was thirsty over here.
That's queen to you, Mary. And yes, I was parched.
Well, you know those fucking assholes at AutoZone. It's like I have to give blood to prove I'm a business owner. More or less a business owner of this fucking place.
Sammy, you know you can always give me a ring to pick up some parts for you for my spot.
Thanks, but it shouldn't be that fucking difficult for a lady to get some car parts. Don't need a dude to come to the rescue. Plus, I got them anyway. I always do, after the rounds of interrogations.
Okay, just trying to help.
Bueno, mija, back in the day, those dickhead guys wouldn't even let me walk in the door unless I was gonna show a titty, huh? All right, now I almost have bingo, bitches. Okay, next card. La Luna.
Oh my God, Mother. Daniel is here. Can you please behave yourself?
Speaking of dicks and titties,
And now this one.
I need to get ready for my show. Let's finish this sexy man bingo, por favor. Mama's gotta make money tonight.
Pues go get ready. We can keep playing without your ass.
Ay, déjalo.
Yeah, Jess, let me.
Okay, El Diablito.
Oh, bingo, bitches!
What? God, what the hell?
Chingao, of course you win on that card.
No,
pendejo.
that doesn't count. You're supposed to say loteria.
Pay up, swirls. Oh, y'all get my tip jar started early tonight.
Okay, you're lucky. You're my favorite, mijo. Okay, mira, here's a little extra for good luck at your show.
Via hands Mitch a $20 bill from her pile of money. Sammy rolls her eyes.
Wow, Mom's so nice to queers that aren't her own.
Well,
Damn
Mitch isn't a fuck up like someone I know.
Well, takes one to raise one.
Samantha, ya.
What? Mom made us this way.
There's a long, uncomfortable silence. Then, Mitch starts to drop money into his coin purse, which makes a lot of noise.
So this is my cue to leave. Mama B, thank you for the extra tip. I hereby promise to repay you for the wig I ruined. Scout's honor.
Okay. No worries, mijo. You go out there and shake those fake titties, eh?
Thanks,
Via
Mama
kisses Mitch on the
B.
forehead.
Thanks, Mama B. Samantha, darling. Is Andy coming by soon? I need some help with my set, and I'd be happy to go 70-30 on tips.
Andy enters, super zoned in on a cell phone.
What's this about money? Yeah, I'm in. Hey, Grandma.
Andy crosses to Via and gives her a kiss on the cheek.
Hi, mijita. My beautiful princess. How was school today?
Good, just a regular Friday. The pep rally was so corny as usual. There was a dumb musical chairs game between the senior football guys and the science teachers.
Oh, wow. Mijita. Hey, Jess, did they used to do that when you went there?
I went there too, but fuck me, right?
You know, I was at every single one of those things, and I can't remember what used to happen at pep rallies.
That's because when I would drop you off, you'd sneak off to that field across the street to go smoke with all those skater boys you were trying to date.
Sammy, shut up.
What? Babe, you did not used to smoke. Hold up. How many guys was it?
Oh my God.
What?
I need to hear a little more of the story, Miss High as a Kite. Also, you should probably pick that up again and give some to Sammy's uptight ass. I'm just saying.
Mitch smirks at Sammy, who was rolling her eyes at him.
Listen, I was an A+ student who happened to smoke a little weed sometimes. Okay, a lot of weed, all of the time.
Dia audibly gasps and does the sign of the cross.
Dios mío, por favor. Perdona mi estúpida hija. Dios.
Wow, with the anyway, Mom, don't forget, I need to get all the paperwork for that meeting with that college recruiter in Piedras on Monday. I'm so excited. I finally get to go to Mexico and talk to these art instructors about their program.
Andy, we didn't talk about doing that. We talked
Yes, honey, take me. I need a nice, rich Mexican daddy to fall in love with me and make me a housewife. We can do this whole bit where you're my artist daughter. Nothing is hotter than a single gay dad who was an artist as a child.
Cállate, loco. Hey, excited for Mexico, huh? There's nothing to see there in that piece of shit place, mijita. Puro pinche hoodlums, that's all. Sammy, she shouldn't go to school there.
Abuela, bad things happen all over the world. There are gangs and hoodlums here
Mi
too.
princesa, mira. You don't want to go to school in Piedras. It's so ugly there, mamita. Why don't you go to that school in Austin? The one your mom wanted to go to with the orange, the Longhorn. That sounds fun. Austin is weird or whatever, and they must have painting or whatever it is you want to study.
Oh my God, Austin. That's like New York City, but for Texas. I'm in.
But Abuela, I'm dying to learn about our family history and immerse ourselves in the culture. Wasn't our family on our both sides from Piedras, your mom and dad? It would be so cool to see where they grew up and see all the history and culture. And this school is one of the best art schools.
Andrea, that's why they invented the internet. It's too dangerous there, mija. You spend all that time on your phone anyway. Look it up. Sammy, ella no va.
It's not fair. It's my future.
Mija, ya. Samantha, she's not going.
Andy, Mom is right. We should look at UT Austin. We've talked about this 100 times. I don't want you going to school in Piedras.
What? Mom, Piedras is right there, 1 hour from here. Why can't he go? It's literally closer to Piedras than Austin. What's the big deal?
No, end of story.
Mom, you of all people know how much I've been wanting to go there. I don't want to go to Austin. I want to expand my horizons outside of Texas.
Andy.
Mom, all I need from you is my passport stuff. I can even pay for the application fee myself. My counselor even said there will be scholarships for me and...
Andy, enough. You're not going. That's final. Mexico is a piece of shit place where you don't belong.
Whatever. Can I at least go with Mitch tonight to help with the show, please?
Yeah, can I take your terrible daughter away for the night?
Sure. But Mitch, you better watch her. Don't let her mingle with your cokehead drag queen friends. Seriously. I don't want her coming back with a tongue ring. Again.
Oh, okay, relax. We'll be on our best behavior. No piercings. Mom, can I get ready upstairs in the office? That crunchy ass club has no backstage area.
Go ahead, mijo.
Come on, little one. You're officially on the clock now. I can't get you in those spanks by myself.
Mitch and Andy walk up the stairs to the office.
Geez, Sammy. Piece of shit place where you don't belong. It's a little harsh for someone who likes the money from there.
Girl, are we doing this today? I've had a crappy day and I don't want
the women.
Really, Mom? You too? My business in Mexico is my business. Andy doesn't need to be near any of that. And by the way, you two seem to be fine with that money since I use it to pay the taxes on this damn place.
I mean, I know it's none of my business, but if it means anything, Piedras is really not that bad. I grew up there and yeah, it can get a bad rap, but it's pretty chill overall. If you want, I can have one of my tias meet up with Andy. They can show her around. And...
No.
Sammy, don't be rude to him. He's just trying to help.
Nah, it's cool. I get it. I've had to defend my hometown my whole life.
Listen, Andy will get one taste of Mexico and turn out like her mother over here. No offense, mijo. You seem like a lovely person.
Okay, here we fucking go.
What? You're gonna get caught again doing that stupid shit I keep telling you. ¿Y qué? Then Andy will be without a mom.
Well, until this shop starts making fucking money, I have to keep doing it for her college shit for this shop.
Okay, yeah. Ya basta, you two. Enough. Can we not have a family meeting in front of our guests?
I'm sorry, mijo. My daughters, they are cranky bitches. I don't know where they get it from.
Nah, it's cool, really. I need to head out anyway. Babe, don't forget to let me know what time to be here tomorrow so I can start the fajitas.
Wait, what? You're not staying over tonight?
No. I told you, I need to swing by my Tío Rogers for his birthday. A bunch of my primos have already been there for like hours playing pool and shit.
Oh. Well, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I can do the fajitas on my own.
Hey, really? It's my Tío Rogers.
Whatever,
his
it's cool.
birthday.
We got it.
Babe, just tell me a time.
Danny, it's no biggie. She's right. We got it.
Oh. Okay. Well, let me know if anything changes, all right?
Jess is still silent and begins to clear the table of beer bottles and trash from their game tonight.
No? Nothing? Do you want me to dress as a little skater boy and bring you a little pot?
Silence.
Well, okay then. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Or not.
Daniel goes in to kiss Jess goodnight. Jess moves her face, so Daniel ends up kissing her cheek. There is an uncomfortable moment between the two. Daniel waves bye to Bea and Sammy.
Good night, mijo. Be safe.
Daniel exits.
Híjole, Jess. You just get so chiflada with shit like this in your little boyfriend.
Ah, mija. ¿Qué pasó? He's a nice guy.
It's just, he told me he was going to stay over, and then all of a sudden he has a party. Whatever. Can we just clean this fucking place? I'm out. Where are the large garbage bags in the big ass room?
Jess exits to the walk-in closet to find the garbage bags in the big shop room.
She gets that moody shit from you.
She's such a little brat.
I such a brat.
I can hear you.
Bea and Sammy look at each other shocked.
She's talking to you.
No.
Bea and Sammy share a small giggle, which they haven't done in a long time. A moment passes, and then Bea removes her wig to reveal her bald head from cancer.
Ay, Dios. This new wig is so hot. Bueno, pinche Mitch owes me a new Liza wig for real.
That always freaks me out when you do that. Did you take your meds today?
Duh, Samantha. I take them every day. You act like I haven't been through this shit once before. Round 2 feels easier.
Okay, relax. I was just asking. You really shouldn't have had beer today, Mom.
Yeah, Samantha. I can take care of myself. I mean, I took care of myself solita and raised your sister for those 2 years your ass ran away and had Andy.
Huh. I guess I missed the memo that it was Drag Samantha Day.
Really? Anyway, Mrs. Rodriguez came by today to drop off her car. She's still a bitch, as always. Pinche chismosa. The second she came in, she was asking a million questions. Oh, ¿y Jessica no tiene novio? ¿Y tu otra hija sigue siendo gay?
Ugh, she's so annoying, nosy bitch.
Sammy takes a swig of her beer. Bia moves in close as if she's about to tell a secret.
Mija, you know Andy's gonna keep pushing this art school in Piedras thing.
Mom, don't you think I know that? I already know. I've got it under control. The plan is still in place.
Okay, because all your plans have worked out so wonderful in the past.
Mom, really? It's fine. Her counselor emailed me a UT rep will be at school on Monday, and this rep will have some of the art school brochures, and we'll talk about it some more.
Yeah. She's got a lot of you in her. She's terca. For Andy, if there's a will, there's a way. Just be careful, mija. She's growing up so fast and she's only going to get smarter.
I've got it under control.
Okay. We'll see.
End of scene.
Beautiful. Alexandra, please come back on for a virtual bow. That was so beautiful. Actors and writer, and it just like went the whole gamut of emotions. There was like sobbing and there was laughter and everything in between. Beautiful work, everybody.
Thank you to my actors. Y'all were amazing. Thank you. Thank you.
Now I would like to call to the stage the actors in Jenny Crakes' scene, please. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 women, I believe. And Jenny Crakes, oh, Mike, are you coming back on to?
Yeah. So Jenny, who is currently in Canada, had some Wi-Fi issues and has lost. And the thing is, we're so excited to have Jenny's work back, because the last time we saw this piece was in 2018 before Jenny went out of town, where she was working in South Dakota on a reservation for 1.5 years. So this was her first thing back. So we were so excited to have her. So this is for you, Jenny. We're out. Hopefully you're out there and you can see it. So we love you. The piece, this is the last scene of the play, of this play. So I don't just enjoy the piece. There's a lot that happens in the play before this. So take it for what it is. And actors, if you want to introduce who you're playing, because I know there's a couple of you are playing a couple of roles, and start your scene. Thank you guys so much for putting up with our weirdness that happened tonight.
Is my volume okay too? Because I went on. I kind of wanted to make sure I muted it and put it back
Sonia,
on.
we can hear you fine. We can hear
Sounds great, Sonia.
Thank you.
We hear you're good.
Hi, I'm Sonia Darmy Lopes. I'm playing Hadar.
Michelle?
I am Michelle Persoff, and I'm playing Kinneret.
Liana? Oh, Liana, you're muted.
I'm Liana Afuni, and I'm playing Shira.
Rachel?
Hello, I'm Rachel Navarro, and I'm playing Layla and Anat.
And hi, I'm Alexandra D'Souza, and I am doing stage directions, and I'm also playing Mariam and the guard, or a guard. In the meantime, this is An Equal and Opposite Reaction by Jenny Crakes. Setting: Israel Defense Forces Army Post near Gaza Strip. Time: 2014, Operation Protective Edge.
My friend and I used to understand each other without saying a single word. Now I wonder if she's at war against me too.
Flashback to Kinneret and Shira at a small party off base.
I thought you loved being part of Caracol.
I do love it, more than anything in my life except my family. The more we train, the more I feel like I can really make a difference.
And now?
I'm ready to serve. I will give my life as necessary. But I want to work for peace. I have to do what's just. And with these airstrikes, I want to change my mind. I don't want to go on the mission to Gaza.
It's too late for that. It doesn't matter what you want.
Well, what if I refuse to go?
I don't want to hear that.
Well, I'll tell Captain Hadar I can't do it.
That's enough.
We have to be the ones to try to keep the peace, or the fighting will never stop.
How hard do you want us to try? Hamas is bombing us.
And we're bombing them.
You have to realize that our existence comes at a cost.
You think it's that simple, huh?
Yes. I believe in our homeland. Everything else is collateral, so you'll do as you're told. If they tell you to dump trash in a Palestinian yard, you'll do it.
I'm not going.
Shut up! Mark a house for demolition, fire at some idiot approaching the fence, you'll do that too. But not till tomorrow. Tonight, we get away from it all. Is that so hard for you to do? You think I don't notice you dragging your feet like your boots are made of lead? That's why I brought you here. So drink. Drink. God damn it. Drink.
The tension crashes down around them. Kinneret sits and puts her face in her hand. Evening. The soldiers are waiting in line to use the phone. Hadar enters and motions Shira out of the line.
The platoon leaves in the morning. Have you changed your mind?
No, ma'am.
You've done very well in this battalion, and you're an example to the Arab girls who follow after you. Don't let it go to waste. Do you understand what you're doing?
Yes, Captain Hadar.
No, you don't, but you will.
Hadar leaves. The others from the unit come over to Shira, hesitant at first.
You can say you made a mistake.
It's not a mistake.
Are you all right? You want to go home?
I'm here to serve Israel. I'm not going anywhere.
They walk to the barracks. Einat takes a contraband cell phone out of its hiding place, and Shira dials home while her friend keeps watch. Maryam picks up the phone. They are hushed, as if each under surveillance.
Mom, can I talk to Layla?
She's not here anymore, Habibti.
Where is she?
Some people are saying she joined a militant group.
What?
Her cousin's house was hit in the airstrike. I can't say anymore, but there have been recruiters.
She said she was proud of me for trying to change things.
I think she got tired of waiting.
It might be a little while before I can call again.
How are you, Habibti? Are they treating you all right?
Of course, don't worry. I have to go.
She stashes the phone. They sit cross-legged, cleaning their rifles.
Things will get better soon. You'll see.
What do you mean?
Another soldier will screw up. Like when I slept through my alarm. They'll get mad at someone else for a while.
I don't think it's the same.
Well, you're signed up to cover my kitchen duty, and sometimes you can sneak ice cream.
They look at each other and share a laugh. Kinneret approaches. Shira and Einat react with a new wariness.
Shira, I'm sorry about all of this. I'm trying my best.
Well, so am I.
Captain Hadar wants you to go on guard duty tonight.
Is that all?
She'll come for you at 11.
All right. I'll be ready. And when do I come off duty? Will I see you all before you leave?
Of course you will. 4:30. You'll hear Reveille.
Will someone be on guard with her?
No. She has to go alone.
Can't one of us go too?
I've asked, but those are the orders. You all have to rest up for the mission.
Hadar enters.
Ready to go?
Yes, Captain Hadar.
You're going to be fine.
Shira and Hadar exit. Aina reads from an army report.
In the past several hours, Gaza terrorists fired dozens of rockets at our people. We responded forcefully in defense of Israel, striking rocket launchers and other terror sites through the Gaza Strip.
Sound of a jeep coming to a halt. Hadar leads Shira on stage beside the standing fence.
Where are we, ma'am?
We're close to the border. This is the farthest watch point from the base.
If someone comes over the fence...
Then you'll stop them. This is your chance to prove yourself.
Well, Kinneret said we'd go on a watch with someone more experienced. Is there someone?
Oh, no, it's not necessary. Nothing's going to happen. Don't think you're so important.
What about the tunnels? The ones we're supposed to destroy?
The guards at the checkpoint further out are keeping watch on the border. You're not in danger.
I don't believe you.
Believe what you like. You've got a whole night to make up your mind.
Why do you hate me?
My son Ari was playing outside his daycare. That's when a Hamas agent decided to blow himself up. Ari was 4 years old. When I got there...
I'm sorry. I know what it's like.
I don't need your pity. You shouldn't be here, okay? It was a mistake. It doesn't matter that you have Israeli papers. It doesn't matter which uniform you wear. Your lieutenant is young and naive, but I know who you are. What's wrong with you? Aren't you scared?
I'm a soldier.
Someone will be back for you in the morning.
Hadar exits. There are nighttime noises, crackling in the brush. Shira sings a Hebrew song.
And every man with his vine and fig tree shall live in peace and unafraid, and into plowshares turn their swords. Nations shall learn war no more.
Layla slips over the fence, carrying a gun, silently passes behind Shira, who gives a muffled cry.
Layla!
It. What are you doing here?
Guard duty. I'm sorry about your cousin's house.
Collateral damage, right?
You know that's not what I think.
You still think you're going to protect anyone?
Layla, I'm trying.
What are you really doing?
Keeping the peace.
They're killing us, Shira.
I know.
That's how they keep their precious peace.
And you're ready to kill too?
Doesn't look like you're on such good terms with the army anymore. Tell you what, come back across the border with me. I'll get you a job with better payoff.
I can't.
Why?
They trust me. I don't want to let them down.
Well then, what will you do if I enter the camp?
I'll signal the guards.
Do that and you'll be dead. I'm serious.
What are you going to do there? Layla, why does it have to be like this?
Didn't your father ever read you the story about Sarah and Hagar? They want us out and no one is coming to save us. There is no angel and there is no well.
Please, just go across.
If you warn them, I'll shoot.
We were like sisters. I don't believe you.
You weren't supposed to be here. I'm not waiting for more airstrikes. One day, if you come home, you'll understand.
She turns to continue at a run. Shira fires a warning, then pursues Layla on foot. A guard appears at a distance. Stop, or I'll shoot! Shira and Layla stop. It's a standoff. Drop the rifle! Layla maintains her grip. The girls instinctively step toward one another, as if for shelter. Drop it, now! Layla moves to dart past. The guard fires, and in the same moment, Shira shields her friend with her body. Shira falls. Layla looks at her for a moment, stricken, then disappears into the night.
I was dreaming of the ocean. When we finally get leave, I imagine arriving in the blazing afternoon sun, slipping off every piece of uniform and gear, khakis, boots, rifle, and bobbing weightless in the waves for hours. I'd stay in the silky warmth of that water through cool twilight and into dark, watching the glowing white stones of old Jaffa. Hunters don't remember their dreams. There's too much already to remember.
Kinneret runs to the office and calls out.
Hadar! Hadar!
What are you screaming for? Stop it! You'll wake up the whole camp.
Shira's hurt. Someone breached the perimeter.
I'll radio the hospital.
In dim light, Einat sits in a vigil beside Shira's hospital bed. Meanwhile, in the office, Kinneret is distraught. She strides to the door, but Hadar blocks her way.
Sit down.
I'm going to see her.
Pull yourself together. We need to decide on an official response.
Go to hell.
I'll ignore that once.
Kinneret steps away from the door, still seething with anger.
You shouldn't be in command.
If you'd convince her to follow your lead, I wouldn't have to step in. Reports in from the hospital. She's in shock from blood loss, but they expect her to pull through. Let's hope all of Hamas militants are such poor marksmen.
It wasn't a man, it was a girl. We watched the surveillance video. They called each other by names.
Leave it to Shira to have friends who are terrorists.
Maybe the other girl didn't really want to shoot her. People are saying a guard fired the last shot.
That's impossible to prove. She left her post at the fence. They were out of range. She was shot by the enemy.
You don't get to decide.
That's the last Arab we take in the battalion.
Hadar, I don't know what you expected tonight, but Shira did her job. She fired a warning.
If she makes it, I'm sending her home to Abu Ghosh.
If?
More than likely, she will be fine. Her kind are indestructible. Otherwise, we'd have gotten rid of the Palestinian problem a long time ago.
So you'll get what you wanted then. You'll get rid of her.
I want what is best for our battalion and for Israel.
You know, she'd get hurt out there. You left her alone at the most dangerous watch post on base.
She was facing the same risk as anyone else on guard duty. She put her life on the line for Shaul, as all of us do. Simple as that. If there's any cause for blame, it's for the higher-ups to decide, not us.
Which higher-ups? Hashem?
The army, of course.
I want you to discharge me.
There's no way to give you an honorable discharge. There are 2 years left on your contract. You have to finish out your enlistment.
Let it be dishonorable then. Will you discharge me if I say I hate Sahal? Will you discharge me if I say we're damned to hell?
An entire platoon is relying on you.
So is Shira.
You've served with honor, and you're young. You're impulsive. You don't know what you're saying.
There's a reason children in the territories throw stones.
Oh, don't be so dramatic.
I tried to be honorable. Now I don't know who I am anymore.
That's what happens. I warned you to leave while you could.
You knew I couldn't.
You're a fine soldier. Now you must learn to deal with the bitterness.
What are we going to tell her mother?
Tell her that there's a price for peace.
If Shira dies, her blood is on your hands.
My son died in the street. A life for a life.
For the first time, Hadar's grief breaks through. They hold each other's gaze for a moment as equals.
I'd better go. We have to leave in the morning, and I'll stay with her until then.
She moves toward the doorway, but stops. In a dream, Shira's mother enters and speaks. Hadar and Kinneret can see and hear her. The children you shall have, after you have lost the others, shall say again in your ear, the place is too straight for me. Give place to me, that I may dwell. Chorus members fill the stage.
Every action has an equal and opposite reaction.
Equal?
Equal?
Cool.
Hatikva, the Israeli national anthem, plays as the lights dim. Blackout.
Beautiful work, everybody. Thank you so much. Jenny Crakes, we are so sorry that we got disconnected from you today and you can't be here to put your face up here. But we all thank you so much for your beautiful words. And will all the actors and all the writers from tonight come back on the screen for one more time, and Mike will close up this volume.
My God, actors of all of the pieces. So, I mean, you guys are getting so good at this Zoom. You know, we thought you were good on stage, but look at all. Who needs stages, right? We got bedrooms and cats that come into our scene. Good, give yourself applause. Make noise. You can unmute yourself. Make noise for yourself, guys.
Congratulations.
Bravo.
And give it up for all of our writers tonight. Beautiful work tonight.
Brava! Bravissimo!
We're so nice to come back and see where these pieces go in the future. As I always say at the end of a volume, that volume 122 is officially closed. Give applause for that. Sign up to be an actor out there on the Zoom. Give it up for all of our writers tonight. Beautiful work. Everybody, yourself first. Get that feedback. There we go. For volume 123 on August 10th, the following writers are being presented. So if you want to present, we had a bunch of them in the room tonight. Danielle Tome out of tonight is presenting her writing work. Denise Jeffrey Voss is back to write for us again.
Fun.
Garland will be back. Laurel Lockhart will be back. We haven't seen Laurel in a while. And then a new writer for volumes coming from Voices America #2. Morgan McGee will be here bringing back. So if you want to sign up to be an actor for that, feel free to cast you. We'll hopefully try to cast you for that. And that's on August 10th. We mentioned all those wonderful events that are coming up. Please just go to thepge.com. Also, if for some reason you have some extra money in your pocket and you'd like to send us some Venmo money, you want to tip somebody, send us to @thepge on our Venmo. All money goes to help us with our programming and that sort of stuff. We do have, for those of you, we're at a very strange time in the world, and there is some that extra little $600 is leaving some of us in next week. So remember, we do have the PGE Home Fund, which is an artist grant for PGE members who are looking to help themselves in this time and to continue their art and not struggle a little bit financially. So you can go to our website. The PGE Home Fund is an artist grant. You can do it up to $100 in the calendar year, and feel free to apply for that if you need to. I'm trying to think, I said all that. And if you need to do a little bit of communal writing, we always have our play dates on Tuesday days at noon and Thursdays at 7 p.m. for 1 hour. You can sit and join us and write. And again, a huge thank you to Alex Castro on the YouTube and all you folk on YouTube. We saw all of those amazing comments. And again, our hostess, Kirsten Hopkins. Give it for brilliant. And as I thank you guys, remember the PGE is a home for artists. And the thing about a home is you don't have to be at home all the time, but when you need home, you can always come back to it. And that's who we are. So remember, artists, come back to us whenever you need us because we're not going anywhere. We got tons
Hey,
of
Mike.
Yes,
Can I win the raffle tonight just for old time's sake?
And Jeffrey Voss wins a
yes.
Pad. No. Hopefully when we're live again, we can. Oh, and FYI, don't forget, for those of you that are in New York City and you want to stop by a Think Coffee, Think Coffee was always a great sponsor of ours. Stop by a Think Coffee, buy a coffee from them, tell them the PGE sent you. They won't give you anything for it, but remember that we're there. Again, make some noise. Everybody say goodnight, Gracie, as we leave the YouTube. Bye, YouTube.
Good night, Gracie.
Gracie.
Bye.